Where we're live again on another episode of Techie Talk with the Tekes, right here on Nigeria's number one for talk, 99.3 Nigeria Info. It is Nigeria's number one technology information show on the radio. And for the past 3 years, it has been on your stereos, banging hard your speakers and bringing you information you need in the world of tech. As usual, every week we kickstart with the top tech stories. We have a number of them to inform you of what's happening in the tech space in Nigeria and by extension in Africa. And it would also narrow it down to a major conversation for today.
That's right. Today is no exception. We have Just For You on cybersecurity, as usual. We also have Just For You, the federal government NCCN grant. Then we also have another Just For You for people who've been working from home. And that would lead to our conversation today on Techie Talk, which is basically digital banking.
Absolutely. Let me kickstart with the FGNCC grant. So the Federal Ministry of Communications and Digital Economy has directed the National Communications Commission, NCC, to provide grants for tertiary institutions to enhance research on robotic and emerging technologies.
The Minister of Communication and Digital Economy, Professor Issa Pantami, disclosed this during the International Conference on Computing and Advances in Information Technology, organized by Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, on Tuesday.
Well,
that's a good one, right?
Very good one. I mean, grants for techno innovations. A lot of people have these ideas and they're looking for someone to fund them.
Yeah.
But let's see how far this goes. Hope it's not lip service, because sometimes
most times they're lip service.
We are going to. So we're telling you so that you guys can keep tab and follow up with the NCC and the Ministry of Communications and Digital Economy.
That's right. Moving away from that, the Nigerian Communications Commission, the NCC, has alerted Nigerians to a new malware specifically attacking Android devices. I think we shared this one last week as well.
Yeah, I mean, there's another one. It's
one
actually
too.
Last week, but there's, we talked about the flu bot.
Yes.
But now there's another one. So
attacking Androids.
Specifically.
Yeah, Android devices.
So the NCC explained that the malware named Abstract Emu can gain access to smartphones, take complete control of the infected smartphones, and silently modify devices' settings while simultaneously taking steps to evade detection. According
to the Commission, this discovery was announced recently by the Nigerian Computer Emergency Response Team, the national agency established by the federal government to manage the risk of cyber threats in Nigeria, which also coordinates incident response and mitigation strategies to proactively prevent cyber attacks against Nigerians.
So the NCC, in a statement signed by the Director of Public Affairs, Dr. Ike Adinde, explained that the Abstract Emu has been found to be distributed via Google Play Store and third-party stores such as Amazon App Store and the Samsung Galaxy Store, as well as other lesser-known marketplaces like Aptoid and APK Pure.
The advisory stated that a total of 19 Android applications that posed as utility apps and system tools like password managers, money managers, app launchers, and data saving apps have been reported to contain the routing functionality of the malware. So if you're one who you download the apps randomly, you might be at risk of having this Abstract Emu, which is a malware attacking Android phones.
But I really like the fact that the NCC has been coming out to alert Nigerians on different possible cybersecurity threats. And I think they should do more. Apart from this alerting, you should also be doing more sensitization. You could come here, NCC, partner us, we'll guide you on how you can sensitize
But it's a good thing, right? You sensitization is very, very important, especially when it comes to this, because the weaker link are usually the ones that
lacked information.
Exactly, which is you and I, right? So sensitization goes a very long way in helping us to, curb this cyber attacks.
We should also understand that the more technology grows, the more easy it will become. The more difficult cyber threats would appear. More difficult cyber threats would have.
True.
So as we get excited about the innovations in the tech space, we should also get ready for the preparation for the attacks.
That's right. So moving away from that story, we told you that we'll bring you just about those who work from home. Now there are indications that Nigerian banks are rapidly cutting back on office space in major cities as they shift administrative functions to high-tech operations.
So the rapid reductions in bank branches and ATM points alike are also due to the rising use of digital and mobile banking solutions. So instant payment yearly statistics of 2020 released by the Nigeria Interbank Settlement System, that's NIBSS, shows that mobile transactions in Nigeria, that's a mobile and USSD there was a surge in 2020 with an 82.6% growth at the transaction value of about 1.69 billion naira compared to the 928.86 million naira that recorded in the previous year.
With increasing number of staff working from home in the aftermath of COVID-19 pandemic, banks are exploring technology options that would limit crowd at the hall and reduce overhead on yearly real estate costs.
So, but a report by the International Monetary Fund, the IMF, last week disclosed that Nigerian banks closed about 234 branches and 649 automated teller machines, ATMs, in 2020, leading to a decline in the country's financial access score. To about 4.44 last year against the 4.78 in 2019.
Okay. Now, point of sale, which is POS usage statistics from NIBSS, also put the volume of POS transactions for 2020 at 77 million, a nearly 40% increase from the 46 million transactions recorded for 2019.
So basically, Nigerians are rapidly moving towards more contactless and digital modes of transaction, and this is taking its toll on traditional banks, no doubt. And one of its effects is a declined number of bank branches and ATM across the country. That's a good point to bring in our main conversation now.
I mean, we're going to ask you. We've asked earlier your banking hall experiences, and we've had a few experiences of how that people didn't find it easy and how that it has just kind of a lot of challenges around there, man-to-man service response. But hey, how has your digital banking been? What has it been like? Has it been smooth and easy for you? For me, it's been a long time that I went to a banking hall. And I mean, that's because of me using my digital bank. Right. So how has it been for you? What has been the experience so far? And then we can also tell us, have you noticed that some banks have closed their branches? And if you're a banker, if you're part of those people who were told to work from home rather than being at the banking hall, would you like to share your experience as well?
Absolutely. When last did you even go to the bank to say you want to do a transaction? Like, do you really do that, or you rely solely on our digital banking? And that's what we're asking. Some of the questions we're asking you today too.
But you know that there are some things that you cannot do using your digital banking.
You must go to the bank.
You have to go to the bank.
Okay. There's some things, so some people just believe. Anyways, just a quick mention that this segment of the show is sponsored by Hollandia Zero Yogurt. We'll take a message from Hollandia Zero Yogurt and then another message, and then we'll continue with our show on Techie Talk right here. Stick around.
What is zero? Is it just a number or a word? With zero lactose, zero added sugar, and zero artificial sweeteners, zero becomes so much more. Give your life more value with the nourishing goodness of the new Hollandia Zero Yogurt. Hollandia Zero Yogurt. So much yogurt goodness. Zero compromise.
Welcome back. We are live on Techie Talk, and we're asking you the question about your digital banking experience. We want to know from the perspective of the service delivery when it comes to digital banking. We want to know your personal experience regarding, how you have been transacting, especially with resolving errors, because it's digital, it's network, and there could be issues. How easy and fast has it been for you to resolve these errors? We're also looking at it vis-a-vis other fintech services that we have been engaged in recent time. So Lagos, the numbers haven't changed. Don't forget.
0700 993 993 993. The female only line 01 465 7190.
And for WhatsApp, it's 0809 597 5805. If you're sending a WhatsApp, well, a quick message from our sponsor, Hollandia
Zero Yogurt
right now. And we have Min in the studio. Hi, Min.
Hi. I have some good information from Hollandia Zero Yogurt. Now, if you've not heard about a condition called lactose intolerance, now lactose intolerance are for people who cannot digest sugar in cow milk. So the beautiful brand called Hollandia Yogurt decided to come up with a beautiful type of yogurt that helps people with that condition. Now, it does not contain that harmful sugar that would affect your digestive system. Hollandia Zero Yogurt has guilt-free access to enjoy tasty and nourishing yogurt, meaning that you do not have issues with your digestive problems. It's consumable, it's easy to drink, and it has low fat. So you are drinking without ease. You don't have to think about, if I drink this yogurt now, I'm going to go to the toilet 3 to 4 times. No. Hollandia Zero Yogurt has you covered 100%. Easy to drink, full cream, and you can still enjoy the satisfaction of drinking the full cream yogurt.
All right, there you have it, guys. And thank you so much for that information. The Hollandia Zero Yogurt.
Nice.
We'll get to hear more from them. But let's move on now to our first caller on the show. We have David from Ebute Meta calling us, a first-time caller.
Hi, David.
Hi, Corey.
Welcome.
What's up, Lagos?
Cheers to life.
Lagos. Yes. Oh, God. This is my first time.
Wow.
I've tried. Because of that, I want to pose a question to you and to the IT guys. If Tekes or Andra is at Port Harcourt now, and let's say the only money in his account is 20,000, and you now use your ATM, you slot in there, your account is debited, then money do not come out, and it's on Saturday or Sunday. What will you do? What is the bank expected to do?
Okay. You're asking us.
Do you get my question?
Maybe you should say that question again. Ask your question again.
The question is this. I have 20,000 in my account.
Okay.
I'm putting you in my own shoes. This Collins now, you are at Port Harcourt, you have 20,000. You go to ATM, you inserted the ATM. Your account is debited, but money do not come out. What is your fate?
There's customer service of the bank now. You call the customer service.
No, this one fall on Saturday or Sunday.
They're supposed to work every day.
Fine. Why I'm asking this question is this. Day before yesterday, I went to ATM, used my ATM card, and my account was debited. The money was not reversed. Assuming that's the last money I have on me, what will be my fate?
All right.
What is CBN position on how many hours will it take to reverse, this transaction?
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much.
And on the experience of the banking hall, right? What happens is that banks are jettisoning professionalism. The people they put on the counter, some of them are just graduates. They don't go through any training. Customer service, they don't know it. Ethical values, they don't know it.
Okay.
So that is as a result of lack of professionalism that has caused across all disciplines.
Okay.
Banking, accounting, journalism, engineering, and the rest. And that's what we are seeing now.
All right. Thank you, David. You made your point. Destiny is on the line from Lekki. Your digital
Yeah.
banking experience. Hi. Good morning.
Yeah, what's up, Lagos?
Cheers
Chester
to life.
Live.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, I just try to only this morning. Oh, now I want to talk. I don't want to talk now. Last year and the other years they own.
Yeah.
I was coming back from Badagry. I have small change which I'm supposed to manage to reach Aja, but I looked at that money. Go carry me reach Aja. I can't go. Say there was a place for. I don't know what is happening to Eco Bank, especially Eco Bank is my problem. So I try to enter there. Say, oh, this 500 naira look carry me reach Aja, which I have money in my Eco Bank. So yeah, I enter. I leave my ATM for. I start to beg go. I go meet manager. Find any alternative for me to even get access to my own bank where I stop and put money. The manager say if I no fit open another, collect another ATM, that means I no need to get money from the bank. I start to dey beg. ATM I just collect 2 months ago. I start to beg. They say lie. Okay. Later I say make I pay in case somebody will get withdrawal slips, he borrow me him own. I take collect money. I sit down for them. I beg all the one wey sit down, all of them say okay. Now I go outside go meet security. Security come say na only the manager, the same manager wey I go na him go give my order to give me.
Wow.
And I sit down there. The manager they say security can't go find out, come bring the paper, come. Say make a fila. But a fila and him I will come give. A fila come give him. What time? He can't go find space. Oh yeah, make me I can't go collect this small money I won't collect. After I collect money finish, that one day for road they wait for me to collect whole share.
Wow.
Me I don't already invest for the bank already down. After I collect the one here, now I just started look me before I come outside I say don't rush me. Say, oh die, how far? That you also the paper for you now.
So did you eventually give him or settle him?
I see I give her now. Or for my church mine, no, and my church man, but I don't invest for Eco Bank like because I don't know the reason why they know they give withdrawal slips again.
All right,
so now person no fit forget ATM for house or for office.
Do you use
withdraw?
Do you use the app or the USSD bank?
Their app no dey even work. Their app no dey work.
What of the USSD?
You know they work.
Wow.
You can never do transfer with Eco Bank like this.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much for sharing with us.
Wow.
Well, everybody go answer your father's name.
Hello.
But mention your bank.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
What's up, Lagos?
Cheers the line.
Yeah, let me start from this angle. For the customer experience in the banking hall, what people fail to understand is that some of these workers are contract staff. You understand? So you only see professionalism in quotes from the full staff who come when there are things happening, maybe customers are not happy and all that, you see the professional staff come out to say, okay, we are sorry, or this, or they want to rectify it. Whatever you see them do, maybe anything they try to tell customers, are what they've been told to tell customers. It's only when customers are maybe they refuse, then the manager can come out and say, okay, use his or her veto power to just allow you do some of those things. So you see some of those workers there are not happy. Do you understand? So that's why you see sometimes, it is when you're a happy worker, your customer, your professionalism comes out. It's not that maybe they fail to or they don't know what they're supposed to do. Okay. So that's for that. Then for digital banking and all that in Nigeria, we should also know that our network is actually very faulty. Do you understand? So sometimes when you're using your application, it might not actually be the bank that is at fault. It might be the general network at that point in time that's actually faulty. So even your telcos that you use, sometimes you see the network is actually not going well. Why? It's because the general network, I don't know how it is, said. I don't know if Tekes can help. The server that we all use for Nigeria, is it actually very strong for us to go into core digital banking like the Western world do, and they don't have hiccups like we do here. So that's my only 2 contribution. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Appreciate.
All right, we have Dennis as well. Hi, Dennis.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. Happy anniversary to Nigeria Info.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Please, talking about digital banking.
Yep.
Yeah, I
What's the
have a
experience?
very serious issue.
Okay.
This thing took place on 2nd January this year. Do I need to mention a bank name?
Well, if you can you don't need to, but if you want to, if you have to.
No. I need, if I am very okay with anyone you ask me to do.
Just go ahead.
Just go ahead.
Okay. I have a First Bank account. Are you with me?
Yeah.
And I made a transaction to an Access Bank account 2nd January this year to the tune of 25,000 naira. And eventually it happened to be on a wrong account. I processed it via Twitter, and First Bank and Access Bank told me that the account has been put on hold, that the beneficiary cannot have access to that account, neither can I have access until the beneficiary comes to the bank to sort my complaint. Are you with me, Collins?
Yeah.
You won't believe me that up till now, we are still on that matter. If I call the customer service, they will tell me to go and get court order. I don't know why banks should be in that form. Now, the irony of the whole thing is that I went to my bank after so many mails sent to Access Bank. Access Bank, I also called their customer service. They told me that they have responded to my bank, that I should get to my bank and get a feedback. I got to my bank. I was told that that money has, the account is not funded. I was asking the customer care on seat, what do you mean by the account is not funded? He said that there is no money in the account. This is account that we placed hold on. And I've been calling. And initially, they told me that the owner of the account has no BVN, the owner of the account has no phone number, and the account is existing. And I want to believe there was a time it was put, an embargo was put on any account that has no BVN should stop existing.
Yeah.
So it kept me wondering what Nigeria is turning into and how we are making use of this digital banking era.
Okay.
So Collins, I don't know what to go. I am at the middle of the sea now. My bank is telling me that Access Bank says the account is not funded. Access Bank said they cannot give me the details of the beneficiary. Ask me to go and get a court order.
All right. All right. Thank you for sharing with us. You see, there are certain agencies that handle certain things, including like, Consumer Protection Council, the CPC. Is one place where you can actually go and report when you are tied, in the corner. And like the gentleman who just called, go to CPC. I'm very sure you'll be guided. Consumer Protection Council. You can check their website also. Well, let's not forget that this segment, as this period that we're on, is sponsored by Hollandia Zero Yogurt. We'll take one last message from them, and then we'll move on with the show.
What is zero? Is it just a number or a word? With zero lactose, zero added sugar, and zero artificial sweeteners, zero becomes so much more. Give your life more value with the nourishing goodness of the new Hollandia Zero Yogurt. Hollandia Zero Yogurt. So much yogurt goodness, zero compromise.
Alrighty, welcome back. And remember that this part of the show is sponsored by Hollandia Zero Yoga. We have just one. Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Lagos.
What's up?
Lagos?
Chester Live.
This banking issue has become something else. let me just give you my little story. My wife was in labor and I rushed my wife to hospital. Hello.
Go ahead. We're here with you.
My wife was in labor and I took my wife to hospital and I wanted to make transfer. I will try to use the hospital POS. The hospital POS is not malfunctioning, so I made a transfer from that same Eco Bank to the hospital so that they can attend to my wife. So we made over 30 minutes, they've not received alert, and the hospital told me they don't see an alert, they are not going to attend to her. That was around 7:30 in the morning. I quickly, I wasn't dressed, I have not brushed that morning. I quickly rushed to EcoBank, the closer to EcoBank at Ikota. When I got there, they checked it, they said it's actually the system, the money is hanging. They gave me a paper to fill. After filling it, that the money will, if I can't get the money in the next 1 hour, so in the next 7 days, the money will reverse back to my account. My wife is in labor, and the hospital needs the money now to attend to my wife. You are telling me in the next 7 days? I went mad. In fact, immediately the manager, because the security wants to try to push me, I said, I'm going to create sin in this bank right now. You people will arrest me. I will set this bank ablaze. I'm ready to go to jail.
Wow.
For my own money, I should wait for the next 7 days, with next 7 working days, until the manager had to step in. And the manager came, he had to calm me down. He took me to her office. And he checked, he actually saw the money there. The manager had to give me money from her own account so that I can clear the hospital bills. That's my own little experience about this whole banking system we have in Nigeria. The banking system we have in Nigeria is absolutely zero.
Okay, thank you for sharing your experience. I've come to understand that it's like there's some kind of rule or standard or due process that is required of both from the customer and the bank. Right. For what he said, the 7 days and all that, it's a compulsory due process that I think that is required, and it's obvious that he needed the money, but it had to go through that process.
That's where there's a problem, because trust me, now that person is in a
dilemma.
Absolutely, in a tight corner. And you are telling me process
wait for
what?
7 days.
How? I didn't force you to give me digital banking. I didn't force you to give me an app.
So it's more or less.
So let it work.
Yeah,
that's all.
It's more or less this procedure, or this the procedure should be reviewed. If that's the case, it should be reviewed.
Okay, I mean, that's exactly why we're talking to Nigerians today, to talk about their digital banking experience.
0700 993 993 993. We have WhatsApp messages. Also, we have messages on Facebook. This one's coming from Grace Oladejo. Says, this digital banking, I don't know if it's a blessing or a curse. I bank with the Sterling Bank. Just because I changed my phone, I couldn't access their app anymore, even when I know my correct password and username. Not like the bank told me from the beginning that any day I changed my phone, then I wouldn't be able to access my app or money anymore. I called customer care, Taya. Okay. Another is coming from Adegunwa Femi Oga. Olusegun here says, let me assist the last caller. Most failed transfers aside from network is NIBSS as the intermediary of the interbank transactions. Sometimes they might be done for hours. Now, for the man who was asked to get the court order, Access Bank will not release information like that to you because they were fined 25 million naira last year. Anozie Charles also says it is very necessary, especially in this period of cashless policy and insecurity. One does not need to carry physical cash around. John Edwin says, my name is John Edric from Lekki. Good one to Nigerians, but networking companies need to do more in assisting this progress. Okay, talking about digital banking. You can't take away digital banking without the the network providers, right?
Absolutely.
We can't. They work side by side.
The process.
to provide
They are connected.
network service. Yeah.
You know, the network providers, there's the NIBSS also.
Absolutely, yeah.
And then everyone has their role to play.
True that.
So when they say it's network, anybody can blame it on anyone.
Exactly.
So at the end of the day, the customer is the one
to suffer for it.
So this has to be clear. Let's know what part of the network is bad, is
having an issue,
so that we know who to hold. Because people have lost their lives because of failed transactions.
True that. BL is calling from Yaba right now. Hello. Okay, straight to WhatsApp. Toby from Ilupeju here says, good morning, Collins and Andrea. What's up, Lagos? At the bank matter, and there are 1,000,001 reason you could be delayed in the back. Sometimes it's not the fault of those at the front desk. It could be the manager who will not later come as an angel. He says, I'm a banker and I can tell you plenty. Please do tell us plenty, because we need a banker to give us some kind of understanding of some things right now. All right, going back to WhatsApp, Emmanuel from Lekki here says, the Tekes, thank God for digital banking. It's been the best thing that happened to technology. All you need to do is just make sure you take your time to scrutinize your transactions before tapping, okay? On your screen, trust me, you will never have any reason to visit any bank branch. I don't mean to do a free ad, but trust me, it's fully digital banking that stands any commercial bank in Nigeria, okay? We have lots of messages. Charles Chidozie says there are 2 First Bank branches in Alaba International Market, Alaba 1, Alaba 2. Alaba have been closed down since after the COVID-19, but their ATM still working, which has left Alaba 2 with too much work to do. I do most of my transactions on my app and often use ATM. The app works very well and have never disappointed. I think he's given his point from the fact that we mentioned that some banks are cutting down on branches. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, one more message from sponsor Hollandia Zero Yogurt, and then we'll move on into the next time.
Yes, we're just going to give some quick benefits of Hollandia yogurt, apart from it being lactose-free. The fact that Hollandia also gives you calcium and vitamin D for your strength. Yes, you're healthy, your bones are strong. Hollandia has your back. Not only does it help with your digestive system, you can easily take yogurt at your risk. I'm telling you, like, yogurt is your friend right now for those who have lactose intolerance, and every time you're always thinking, oh my god, if I take this yogurt now, I'll have to let out so much gas, and I know it can be very embarrassing. Well, Hollandia yogurt says no more gas for you. You can easily enjoy yogurt, and it's safe, creamy taste anytime, any day.
Okay, so you heard it, people.
Absolutely.
Straight back to
you feel like want to gulp something.
Absolutely, it's healthy. Why not? It's healthy. Why not?
Back to Techie Talk indeed. The lines are buzzing. Let's take in another call. Hello.
Oh, what's up, Lagos?
Chester Live.
Wow. My name is Sylvanus Aburime.
Welcome.
Aburime.
Yes, so there was one man who spoke of using the ATM on a Saturday, and I felt he was just advocating for me.
Okay. You have a similar experience.
I think mine is even worse because July 25th last year, I went to IBTC to collect money. I just don't know why the security man stood with me. Just to collect, it was 10,000 they could give the maximum. I wanted to collect that. So, I got the machine just came out, opened this mouth, and there was no money there. The security man said, look. He said, what is this? You understand me? Are you listening to me?
We're listening. We're here with you.
So I completed the transaction. I collected the other 20,000, and he advised that I should go to my bank, First Bank, on the Monday to report. I went. He gave me a form I filled. They said that I wouldn't need to come back. They would just credit my account. I said, okay. After a week, I didn't hear from them. I went back. I kept on going. Oh, actually, they kept on telling me they have not heard from IBTC. They are up to now. When I found out, even the money I was spending on transportation became was getting close to the 10,000. I had to stop.
Wow. What?
Till now, last year, the 25th of July last year.
Wow. Man, that's the kind of experience people have.
Yeah.
And nobody would address it. Who's going to fix it? They just tell you, oh, I've not heard. Or the network is that. Anyways, this is Techie Talk, and we're here.
Talk. And we're still talking digital banking. What has been your experience? You want to share with us? 0700 993 993 993. And then the female only line is 01465 7190. It's 11:45 on the clock, and we have come up to the Land Lotto happy moment.
Absolutely. Let's take a message from Land Lotto, and then we continue with Techie Talk right here.
You don't hear about Land Lotto, you don't ready to win better. This one na ogbonge opportunity for you to change your life, come move enter new level. You know say with Land Lotto,
you fit carry 200 to win 10,000 naira daily. If you play 500, you fit win 50,000 naira every Super Saturday. If you come play 1,000 naira, you fit win 500,000. If you get mine, put 2,000 naira, you fit become landowner for our land mega win. If you can't get mine, come on try your luck. You fit play with 3,000 naira to win an apartment in this our Lagos.
to play, make you register on top www.landlotto.ng and make you follow all the instructions wey dem give you. Land Lotto, you win every day.
All right, you heard it with Land Lotto. You win every day. I will be hearing also.
The land on my mind. The land, plot of land on my mind. I've forgotten that I'm doing program. Anyways, I know that a lot of people out there were thinking the same way I'm thinking right now. Like, God, if you like, I don't have that land. A plot of land in Lagos. I know for sure. All right, guys, for those joining us, you're listening to Techie Talk on Nigeria's number one for talk, 99.3 Nigeria Info. And of course, this last segment is sponsored by Land Lotto. We'll take a message from them as we proceed. But in the meantime, we're still asking you how just share your experience, your digital banking experience. We theme it digital banking, fintech, and you. So tell us, what has been your experience using digital assets of the banks?
There are WhatsApp messages, quite a number of them, people sharing their own experience. Do we take them now?
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay. So Jonah here says, aloha, the Tekes. It seems the bankers know they understand English until you yari for them and shouts. Naim de head go set. He says there's a story online of a customer who stripped herself or himself naked just to get their attention. Now that time, even bank manager left his seat to come and attend to him. They need a proper reorientation, and that's coming from Jonah. Gloria from Ikorodu town says, "What's up, Lagos? My own will be next week." He's planning for his own yari.
Yeah, it's
He
for
says
next week. He's waiting for them.
It's for next.
Maybe I've told him come next week.
It's for next week. If First Bank doesn't reverse my 80-year-old mom's 10K, imagine she went there and CCC kept tossing her around. This is coming from Gloria. So Gloria is warming up
for the
to
yari.
visit the bank. Okay, another message is anonymous. Sent this message from Ijegu. Says, "Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Collins, Mr. and Mrs. Teke." Okay. It says, I'm a GTB customer. One of my choir person using Echo says there is no day, months I send him this transport fare. It doesn't go through for Echo Bank. It's always reversed. I had to send it to his sister for him to get the money. Quite a lot of, a number of messages have been laying complaints about Echo Bank. Both their traditional
USSD,
banking, their USSD, and the app.
If I were them, they're listening now to say next week they'll just come here and say,
And clear the hair.
let's come and clear the hair. The hair.
Okay, so AB from Ogun State said, "What's up, Lagos? My son lost his admission due to this bank issue. We were supposed to send his acceptance fee into the school's account, which we did via EcoBank app. But surprisingly, the money didn't get to the school, and the bank said it's been sent. At the end of the day, the admission process closed." Wow. So sorry for that experience.
Well, on YouTube, where we're streaming and on Facebook also, on YouTube, we have some comments. Good morning, the Tekes. Always enjoying your program. Yesterday, I tried withdrawing 15K through the POS. I was told the bank is having bad service, but the money was deducted. I wonder how they can set up their equipment to never deduct money whenever there's bad service. I think they can do this. He said, I just reported to my bank and I was informed that I should give them 7 to 10 days to get refunded after verifying the transaction.
Okay, there are quite a number of WhatsApp message. This one says they debited me to 20K last week. Trust me, I went there to do work for them. Okay. Another here says, I have issues with the First Bank. They deducted 150,000 naira from my account. They said it's a ATM fraud something. Until today, I haven't seen the money. 150,000 naira. 150,000 naira.
The Igbo in you.
Ay. 150,000 naira. It just lalo. Just like that. When I say lalo, I mean, it just, flew into the air. just like that.
Someone said you can actually petition the CBN. If that's such a thing happen, if you have any issues, you can petition the CBN.
Wow.
Are they rich like that? Man.
These are quite a lot of complaints.
Absolutely.
I didn't expect that I was going to see this huge complaint coming from, customers or users of these bank services.
It only can best put us to the question that are we really ready? Because we just look at different innovations here. We now have an app. Our app is this. The hype is here, left, right, center. But what is the customer experience? What is the customer user experience of some of these apps? Is it high time we paid more attention to the user experience to make them better as against hyping? Anyways, still within the Landlord to Happy Hour, and we have some information for you. And Jazz is back again.
Yes. I am back with something that is going to make everybody happy. In fact, it's making me happy right now, right? So Land Lotto has something called the Land Lotto Happy Moments, and they have been giving out exotic prizes daily, weekly, and monthly, as in winners have been declared. And you might be thinking, hey, I've missed out on this opportunity to become a house owner or an apartment owner or a land owner. Well, no, you haven't. No, you haven't. This November, one lucky person will also walk away with a plot of land right here in Lagos. I know it's unbelievable, but yes, I said it. You will be walking away with a plot of land. And also, Land Lotto is giving out a plot of land on Tuesday, November the 30th. That is not all. Don't worry, that is not. They are also giving out one apartment to one person. Hey, God, God, when? In this Lagos. Especially when all these scammer landlords are giving us quarter plots as apartments. Land Lotto wants to help our lives. Hey, God, I thank you. Now, it's very simple. If you want to be a landlord or you want to own a land or you want to be an apartment owner, all you have to do is follow the following steps. So I need you to pull your ears. If you have Jota, bring out your Jota. All right. Now, play with 1,000 naira to win 500k monthly jackpot. Or play with 2,000 naira to win a land. Just 2k. 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 Bere. And also play with 3,000 naira to win an apartment in Lagos. This Lagos, where quarter, one small bedroom, and they are giving you 850k. Land Lotto is saying, let me help your life. I'm gonna, sponsor you. Just take it. Just 3k. Land Lotto. Oh, God. Please do not miss out on this amazing opportunity by Land Lotto. There you have it. You have it, Lagos.
But how did they even place it for somebody who doesn't know?
There are a lot of cash prizes also. Sorry, I forgot to add. There are a lot of cash prizes and land apartments up for grabs. Now, you might think, okay, if I don't get to be a landlord or I don't get to be an apartment owner, well, Land Lotto is saying, we'll still give you small something. Just take. Take this cash prize. Don't worry, calm down. Another opportunity will come. So Land Lotto is trying to please you all year. And also, you can go to their website for more information and register. So you log on to www.landlotto.ng. You can register for the different draws. The one for 1,000, that is for the 500k monthly jackpot, and the 2,000 to win a land, and 3,000 naira to also win an apartment. Right? That is www.landlotto.ng. Or to play offline, you can text Land Lotto to the number 081 to play offline. That is only to play offline. So keep sharing the Land Lotto happy moments and play so you can be a landlord, an apartment owner, and win some cash prizes.
Wow, enough said. Need I say more? Thanks so much, Jazz, for that information. So we're still live on Techie Talk. You heard it from Landlotto. We have a lot of messages. It's as if we should carry all the banks and put them here and sit down. Say, yes, hello, please. Take your seat. Explain.
And then explain for yourself. There's this message coming from Raphael. Raphael seems to be a banker who wants to give an advice. So he says, hi, the Tekes. So my advice as a banker with lots of experience with the customer service unit. So I first, please avoid using POS. Dispense error takes within 5 working days for reversal, but most times for other banks, POS dispense error it ends up with either the POS merchant or the other bank with claim that transaction was successful. And then he also says avoid using other banks' ATM machines. It's often hard to trace, and most times every dispense error that occurs on the other bank ATM, it often ends up with the feedback from the other bank that amount was received by withdrawal. He says please stick to your bank ATM, easier to track. That is, if you're using a GT account, you'd rather use, and you have a GT ATM, you'd rather go to a bank, GT Bank's ATM for you to make your transactions rather than using a different bank to make your transaction. That is what Raphael is giving as an advice right now. Okay, so another one here says, Collins and Andrea, 76,000 naira was stolen from my UB account via mobile banking app from a phone that was stolen while the tell I used to register the account was with me. The hackers were seeing the OTP while I was also getting the OTP, and yet I was debited. I took the case to EFCC, even the account history, which showed how the money was. It says money yet to be resolved till today. Coming from David.
Wow.
Okay. Right. I'm kind of scared reading some of the messages.
They're complaints back to back.
It's going to really put some banks into trouble today.
All right.
But I'd rather not take
all of them.
Yeah.
Okay, while we get it fixed out, some joyous news right here. We hear that one of the winners of Landlord, to the person that won 50K.
Wow.
Is like Tech Baby. How you doing?
Hi, good morning.
Okay, quickly. You say you want to share your Landlord to happy moment. So tell us, how did it happen?
Well, I think this is the second time you guys are calling me.
So you have been winning.
Now, wow.
Well, what can I say anyway? I was not expecting to win this one. I was actually targeting the 500k one, but I did not win. But no progress. You guys have
Compensated you.
yeah.
Wow.
So, but it's fine. I just want to say thank you very much to them. I really, really appreciate it because this is like encouraging me to like tell more to my friends to like play landlord because this is like the second time I'm winning and I'm really, really grateful to them.
Thank you. So it's good to hear from you. Thanks and enjoy yourself. But make sure you share the title. We are here for tithes. Send the envelope.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Okay, well, so you heard it there from someone who won 50,000 naira playing the Land Lotto. So what are you waiting for, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, I think this is where we wrap today's conversation and today's show, What's Up Lagos and Techie Talk. Thank you for always being there. Today, it's more like people came to vent, right? Like, they just put everything, I am not happy.
Wow. So we have to document this and get to those banks.
Absolutely.
Just send them a mail and get to hear from them.
So, right, my name is Andrea. Art will be Tekes.
And this is the voice of the microphone heavyweight, Collins. Tekes, God bless you.
God bless our homes.
God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. See you tomorrow.
You don't hear about Land Lotto?
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk. 99.3 Nigeria Info.
With 3,000 naira to win an